Hello everyone, and welcome to 5 Minute Motivation. I'm Kevin Bungert, and I greatly appreciate you joining me again this morning. Today I'd like to talk to you about a couple of lessons that I learned this week by coaching my son Kevin Jr.'s basketball team in the local CYO league. We had a great season. We actually went 5-5, so we were 500. We did make the playoffs, and we've been working through the playoffs these last couple of weeks. Our first playoff game, we played an overtime game, and we won by 2 points, so we were lucky. We got to move on to the next game. And we actually ended up facing the number 1 seed of the league. We were number 9 seed. So my boys were a little upset. They were, I kept hearing, we're playing the best team, and we lost to these guys already by 20 points, and we're never going to beat them. So I had to work with them all week long about just believing that they could win, believing that they've gotten better, and that we're going to have a chance. I told them that first they had to believe that, then second they were going to have to work hard, and they were going to have to work harder on the things that we've been working on, and third that they could never give up, that the game wasn't over until the very end, so they had to just go in there and do the best that they can. So it turned out that we had a wonderful game. We actually did come from behind and win the game by 3 points. And my boys were thrilled, and they really were, and afterwards they just had big smiles on their face because, what we had said, really got through, and they really did put it all into action and did come out with the victory. So it was a great win for our team. But the lessons that I was sharing with my boys, really do work into our lives also, and that's what I want to share and talk to you about today. That those 3 lessons, those main 3 lessons, are great ways to improve our lives. Those 3 lessons, if we do those 3 things, there's no doubt that our lives will be much better for it. So again, let's take a look at all 3, and I'll talk quickly about the 3 of them, and then hopefully you can implement them into your life. And the first one is to continue to believe in yourself. To believe in yourself no matter what. Now I know that life is difficult, and I know that there are a lot of things that have happened to myself and to you that makes us question ourselves, makes us question what we're doing and what we believe in and where we want to go. But the truth is, if we really want to make our lives better and we really want to improve our lives for ourselves and our family, we can never ever stop believing in ourselves. We need to believe in ourselves that what we want to accomplish is good, what we want to do is worthwhile, and that is the path that we're supposed to be taking in our life. So if you've been doubting yourself about some changes that you need to make in your life, I hope that you'll take that first message and just continue to believe in the things that you want to do. And then the second part of it certainly is work harder. Now, we all work hard. Everybody works hard. I do. I work hard every day. I'm sure that you do in your business, in taking care of yourself, taking care of your family. But the truth of the matter is, if you want to move to another level, if you want to make your life better, if you want to make your physical body better, if you want to make a relationship better, you need to step beyond what you're doing already. And that means working harder. That means possibly getting up an hour earlier to get that exercise in, or staying an hour later at the office to make those lead generation calls that might be on the West Coast or something like that. I talk with all my clients right in the beginning, and I always say the same thing to them. You have no idea about how hard you're about to work. And they always look at me like, you're crazy, I work hard already. But I always say to them, improving your life and improving your business, you have to even work harder. And it's the hardest work you'll ever going to do. So for the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you want to change in your life, you're going to need to step it up a notch. You're going to have to work harder. So it's kind of a fact. You're going to have to accept it. And once you do and you start to see the results, you'll understand, and then that hard work won't really mean that much to you. You'll be looking forward to it the next day, definitely. And then the final piece of the trifecta that I shared with my boys was to never, ever give up. One of my favorite quotes is from Winston Churchill, and I've shared it with you a number of times, and it's never, never give up. And he's certainly a guy that knows a thing or two about that. And ultimately, though, it's the final answer and it's the final piece to making your dreams happen and making your goals happen, improving your life in any area that you want to. And it's very simply this reason. Because if you never give up, if you continue to move on and never give up, nothing is over until you say it's over. It's not done until you say it's done. If you want to open up your own business, for example, and you've been thinking about it for 10 years and you've been talking about it for 10 years, that really doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because if it's something that you want to do and you still haven't put it aside and you still want to go after it, as long as you never give up on the idea, and as long as you do take some action steps along the way to make it happen, it's going to. Ultimately, it comes down to that you decide when things are over for you in your life. You decide when you move on to some other things that you want to. So that is the final piece, really, to make your life better. In Andy Andrews' great book, The Traveler's Gift, his last secret of the 7 that he shares is, I will persist without exception. That's exactly what that means. I will persist without exception. I will not give up. I will never, ever stop trying to do the things that I know my heart desires, that I know are right for me and my family, and that I know are right for the world in general for me to come and to share with. So I hope you'll take these 3 lessons. Again, it is continue to believe in yourself, work harder, and never, ever give up. I've shared these 3 lessons with my boys to move on to the next playoff game, so hopefully they'll take it to heart. And I hope you do also. Okay? Thank you for joining me today. This has been 5 Minute Motivation, and I'm Kevin Bunger, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye now.